We now have this lovely tap, and if I can switch it on, we have water, which is so exciting. Really feels like we're making progress. So we've got little standpipe, show you like that. Little standpipe, and then that, when this wall is finished, this will be bolted to the wall, and then we can run our pipework off this tap. So it's a very exciting moment. The lovely Terry came to do that. He had to drill a hole through the wall down there. And if you can see the pipe coming in there from outside. Very, very happy that we've got water. Very exciting delivery that came. This is some of our kitchen, which we ordered from IKEA. They had most of it. We haven't got any doors for anything, but we do have a dishwasher. The extractor fan is in here, and the pipework and the carcasses. There's a bit more over there. There's more down here. So when we have done the floor, as in just boarded over the floor in the kitchen, we can then start installing these bits and pieces, which is really exciting. The rain is torrential today, absolutely torrential. And one of the children left the front door open. I could hear water. I thought, oh my God, it's leaking inside, but it's not. The guttering up here, you won't be able to see it. There's a big, I don't know, something. It's not falling in, but here we've got a very big puddle, and there is a crack. As you can see it there, running along, and this is probably, I don't know, it's fairly deep. I know it's unusually heavy rain, but I think that indicates that this is going to fill up with water here. So I need to have a think about what to do. Not quite sure how to tackle that. Maybe some holes in that stuff to go out that way, but I don't know how to deal with this. Because we don't want a puddle like this, because it's going to cause problems with this brick and with this bit here. Although it does explain why that inside of that room is so damp, because the rain just congregates in that corner. So there's another problem to deal with. That'll be fun. In the living room, the sitting room, the front room, whatever you want to call it, we currently have this nice blue stuff all over it. Our plasterer has used Febond Blue Grit. It says it's for problematic substrates. I think you could definitely describe this room as problematic. We've got a lot of different textures, lots of bits have been filled, lots of bits are new, lots of bits are a mess. So he's going to come back and do this later this week, fill in all these dreadful holes, and then my job will be to do the coving. I've started doing the coving in the other room. Oh, just climb around the ladder. In the study, I've prepped that stretch of coving. This room is going to need some plastering, I think. I think that bit is a bit beyond polyfiller. So this room's going to need plastering, and I have sanded and prepared, I think, the coving. I was told I needed to widen these cracks to take the filler, and I will be using the same thing I've used on the walls actually, the polyfiller easy sand, to fill the cracks, and then paint it. I haven't got to it yet because I found other things to do, but I am looking forward to it. It's nice and clean. You can see here, it looks like woodworm. There's just holes all along the picture rail, just all over the place. Okay, I'm standing on a ladder in what will be the bathroom, and I had been taking a tile off. I caught my head and the ceiling came off there. I'd take this air brick out, and I've made it loose, but the ceiling came out, and here inside the lath and plaster is what I suspect is a nest of some description. We were going to overboard this ceiling, but I'm going to take it down. We'll put a new ceiling on these joists here, but yeah, there's a nest. I'm not happy about covering it up, so yeah, that's what's come out so far. It's a messy job. Someone's got to do it. Right, I've got the ceiling down. Where is it? There we go. Nice, clean, fresh start for the new ceiling to go up on top of those rafters. Now I have to clean up. I'm absolutely filthy. Black filth. Black filth everywhere. But I'm really, really glad I've done it, because it's going to make a nice even ceiling. There's still a little bit to do up there, that little bit at the top. But I'm just going to clean up this mess. What I've done is kept the laths separate, because they'll be good for burning on the bonfire, and the rest of it can go to the tip. So yeah, job well done, very pleased I finally did it, because I've been putting it off. Right, oh, look at the state of me. I have finished taking off the lath and plaster ceiling, so that's all gone, as is the top of that wall. This is just a timber stud wall that separates this room from what was the toilet, and that's going to be the linen cupboard. So I've taken down the top part of that, and what I've discovered, much to my slight horror, was that this wall, so between the window and in there, this wall moves. You won't be able to see it on camera, but the wall moves and you can see the cracks here. Now thankfully the weight of the roof joists are down on the outer skin, and they are supporting the weight of the ceiling on the outer skin, but these are just completely loose. So I've had a bricklayer around this morning. He is going to come and take this down to about here-ish, where it stops wobbling, and he's going to rebuild that bit of the wall. That will solve the problem, because he'll then be able to have a look at the wall ties, which must have failed up here if there were any, put some more in to hold these two these two bits of wall together either side of the cavity. But yeah, other than that, this room's really good. I've taken off the plaster, so this was lime plaster, but there's bits of cement and all sorts of things that have been put on here. So I've taken off anything that was loose, and we're going to replaster in here, like patch in the bits, because I can't get some of this off because it's cement on the wall.